Yo, One Piece chapter 1120, titled Atlas. Is this another name? Atlas is in the world? What are we gonna see? Haven't seen anything. The chapter just came out. Let's get right into it. It has been 2 weeks. I can't wait. Last chapter ended with Emmett thinking about Joy Boy, but now we have Atlas. Are we going to find out more about the world, perhaps? Yamato's Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 10. Kids getting put in timeout by the daimyo of Kibi, Denjiro. Alright, so Denjiro is now the daimyo of Kibi. Love that. Cool. We got some rapscallions in a bag. You know Denjiro's gonna hold his own against some kids. What does Oda have to say? I got a Rayquaza Salmon Slider kit. I've already sampled the cold noodles it serves, something this elegant can't slide under the radar. A Rayquaza one. I'm guessing that's the Pokemon. I don't think there's any other Rayquaza that I know of. Whoa! A Punk Hazard flashback from 26 years ago. Whoa. Wasn't expecting this. Okay. 26 years ago, Punk Hazard. A genius in his prime. We have the danger keep out sign with the seemingly similar Onigashima looking symbol, right? Like the kind of ancient giant symbol with the skull and the horns, which always interested us. We never understood why that was a thing, along with the Marine and the World Government logos. I implore you, Vegapunk, please aid us in our research. It is imperative that we study the Void Century. The world's history can't remain shrouded in darkness. So just to say, last chapter ended with kind of these same bubbles, right, with the spikes, and I was wondering why it was like that and not different fonts. So I'm pretty sure it was simply Emmett recalling Joy Boy speaking to him. So a lot of people are saying this is when we see the anime episode in a fucking year and a half probably, or a year hopefully, that's going to be the first time we hear Joy Boy's voice, which is going to be very interesting. Is it going to be Luffy's voice actress, right? Is it going to be the same voice? Who knows? But we will see. So someone is asking Vegapunk to aid them in the research about the Void Century. The world's history can't remain shrouded in darkness. I was going to say, I'm thinking that's Clover asking that because there's no one else. And we got a little dragon, not Monkey D, but just a little dragon, which might be the same one that we cut off the head. Zoro cut the head off at Punk Hazard. I'm seeing a little shadow with horns back there. Interesting. Is that a creature? Is that architecture? What is that exactly? Okay, what voice should I give Clover? Our research requires expertise in numerous fields. Growl! I work for the world government now. I can't afford to leak my findings. How many times have they caught you anyway? Open your eyes. Can't you see why they keep letting you go free? They're hoping to flush out your allies. Stand down. Let the past remain shrouded. You won't find the answer to good and evil in a bunch of old stories. Interesting. His head's already massive. You know, he's got the brain fruit, which we don't know when exactly Vegapunk got that, but we're assuming it's from a young child because he was inventing things as a child. But he's still very logical, right? Our research requires expertise in numerous fields, which obviously Vegapunk is knowledgeable in numerous fields. But he works for the government now. You can't help Clover out. Clover already kind of graying on all his clovers, on all his hair. I'm liking this midway Clover between the super young Clover we saw in the one flashback panel and then like the adventuring one, and then between the older one that took care of Robin, right? 26 years ago. Can't wait. We haven't gotten like a solid flashback since the Kuma one, so I can't wait to put this in the timeline, really see what was going on at the same time. Haven't looked at that timeline I've made in a long time. I once knew someone who carried a D in their name. He was killed right in front of me. We grew up together. He was my big brother. Whoa. Another D? Related to who? A Marshall D, perhaps? Could there be anyone else? I once knew someone who carried a D in their name. He was killed right in front of me. We grew up together. I don't want to think it's Dragon. I don't want to think it's Dragon. He was my big brother. I don't want to think. Is Clover a D? Wait, is this the reveal? Like, see, I was thinking Big Brother is in like Ace Luffy. You know, no blood. Or like Sabo not being a D and then Ace being a D. But nah, this man's straight up saying he's a D. Wait a minute. He was my big brother. My real name is Clyome? Clyome? D. Clover. Wait, we were only friends. On that day, I lied to save myself. Oh. Damn. Tell me, how am I meant to accept a world where you can die just for having the wrong name? Damn, dude. Ooh, I'm getting a little shaky. Oh, this is hidden. Clover being a D. Did Robin know? Is Vegapunk gonna tell her? Dude, cause this adds context to Ohara. Clover being a D? I mean, it's not like... God, okay, let me just keep continuing. History will only continue to be suppressed, and the people will never know. Vegapunk silent, just shocked that Clover's a D. I'll forget about what you just told me, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Do your best to stay safe. Vegapunk! The voices of the past call out to you. Just wait. I'll solve this puzzle, and when I do, you won't be able to ignore them. 22 years ago. Okay. So we're getting a little bit of Vegapunk's direct connection with Clover, which in turn is his direct connection with Ohara, which then makes sense why he brought flowers to Ohara, right, and saw Dragon there. This whole silhouette above the Punk Hazard thing, that's interesting to me. And seeing tropical Punk Hazard, obviously Vegapunk has a thing for tropical trees, right, for palm trees, because that's all over Egghead. I once knew someone who carried a D in their name. He was killed right in front of me. We grew up together. He was my big brother. My real name is Clyome D. Clover. On that day, I lied to save myself. And he's fucking devastated about that. And those look like CP soldiers with the hats. Could have been a little bit of a different time. Maybe the world government was more mafia-based, you know? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, CP agents still have very mafia-based outfits. Alright, let's continue. 22 years ago. Did you hear the news from the West Blue? Ohara came face to face with a buster call. Take a look. It's the biggest massacre ever. Oh, is that... They finally got that archaeologist Clover. That's what happens when you look into the Void Century. No one's gonna make that mistake again. Fucking Caesar, dude. Such a little scumbag. Vegapunk. Thinking about what Clover said to him. I implore you, Vegapunk. Oh. It looks like some brat survived. So of course, and then of course 22 years ago is the same time as him going to put the flowers, right? Well, he was still with Caesar, so we got okay. we can kind of like see when that cover story was happening with the Judge, Queen, and Caesar. So they were still together 22 years ago. Or actually, even the Caesar flashback. Like, kind of the first time we really, not the first time we saw Vegapunk, but kind of like Vegapunk, the silhouette of Vegapunk being there with his tongue. That was in the Caesar flashback, thinking about him. So I wonder if Queen and Judge already left and these two are kind of the last. You must have had a chance to escape, Clover. You must have had a chance to escape, Clover. So him thinking like, if a little girl could escape, then Clover must have had a chance to escape. And then he sees, obviously, the books in the water. And Vegapunk crying, because he considered this man a scholar and a friend, probably, right? And I'm thinking back to what happened 4 years prior. Damn, 4 years prior. 26 to 22, and Clover aged a lot in 4 years, I gotta say. This man went fully gray in 4 years. Interesting. You chose death. Was passing on your research that important? I don't know why I gave Vegapunk that accent right now. You fools. Did you really expect someone to be curious enough to follow in your footsteps after this? Damn, you chose death. Was passing on your research that important? My accent's all over the place today, I'm sorry. And now we're back to the present. Bzz. Someone once told me that the voices of the past call out to you. History is written by the victors. I like how Vegapunk's just like straight up saying Doflamingo's Marineford speech, but like in a regular way. History is written by the victors. If it wasn't clear to you, the other many times that Oda has written this into One Piece. History is written by the victors. And the words of the vanquished are usually cast into a deep, dark ocean. We got Zeph. We got Tequila Wolf, the bridge. We got Robin reacting. That being said, the truth can still come to light if the oppressed carry it on their backs and endure. Damn. Robin healing up, but she's listening this whole time. Maybe that's why Oda... Because there was a question of like, why did Oda skip Robin getting hurt? That whole Seraphim section before the York capturing. You know, why did he take Robin out of the fight? And it's probably because he wants her to hear all of this. Just like, take a second, man. Just sit there, Robin, and think about your past and really what it means for you to be going after the Void Century and the Poneglyphs. You don't have to be fighting Saturn or Mars with the others, you know. Just sit. Sit and listen. I appreciate that. Hey! What are you doing? For my part, I am leaving this to the world. Hurry and blast off! Zoro, who's he saying that to? Lilith. No! It's no good, we can't! That old centaur is gonna keep attacking. We're finished if he does! This ship can only fly for a kilometer. If the geezer disrupts our trajectory even a little, we won't make it. And I think, yeah, that's Nosjuro right in front of the sun. He's just as big as the Sunny. Wild. He's stanced up. He's waiting. The wind's blowing north, and that's reducing our lift. Any further jolts will make us fall short of our projected landing zone. According to my calculations, if we miss the ocean, our damages will be critical. We have to get rid of him first. What? Damn, that ass shot, Lilith. Put it away. Oda, what are you doing? That's spandex, my guy. What just happened? Atlas. Atlas. Ooh. Vegapunk's final satellites physically disagreeing with each other. It's like Inside Out in his head, but no, he made them physical, so they can really fight. This is him arguing with himself. This is his angel and his devil. I mean, Shaka's gone, but at least we got Atlas. What? Lilith? Huh? Atlas? Oh, of course, Atlas, the title. I'm so stupid. Atlas. I did not even catch that until right now. Obviously, Atlas is the name of the fucking seraphim. Or not the seraphim, the satellite. I'm dumb. You. Why did you do that to Lilith? You. Why did you do that to Lilith? Oh, I thought she just snapped her neck, dude. I'll leave her in your hands. Take off. I'll make sure you make it in one piece. Oh, it's the title. Alright, so Atlas is sacrificing herself as one of the last two Vegapunk satellites. Lilith, the first satellite we met, seemingly the only Vegapunk we're gonna leave with, which is great. I love Lilith. Pulled a Lilith in the last card pack. Still haven't uploaded that video. But we got Atlas sacrificing herself. What are you talking about? Lilith's axis has been severed. Atlas is the only one left. Okay. So Atlas took out Lilith in a way where they think Lilith is dead, but I would assume Atlas knows what she's doing. So is this kind of like just a discombobulation in a way? And so now Atlas is going to be the only target. So the Gorosei are going to go after her, because she's obviously more of a focus than the Strawhats. But we're still going to get away with a piece of Vegapunk. But of course, York is still a thing. So it's not like once Lilith is gone, they're all gone. York is still a thing. Although Gorosei might take her out, to be fair. Take Lilith inside, Zoro. Got it. Atlas, you gotta explain. And then so we got Gandhi, we got Venus Juro hearing from York that Atlas is the last one. Atlas goes off to the side. Huh. He goes after. Let's go. Jinbei. We'd regret it if we hesitated now. Facts. Do it, Brook. Right away, Zoro-san. Coop. Day. Huh? Atlas, arm severed by Venus Juro, keeps going. Burst! So we got Atlas hitting him from the side, getting him out of the way as the Sunny can blast off into the distance onto the Elbaf ship. This broadcast of mine, I'm praying that this message gets transmitted safely. Vice Admiral Hound, sir! What is this? There's a snake, a boar, a bird, and now a robot? Where did these giant creatures come from? So we got full-on battle right in front of the Elbaf ship. We got Emmett taking care of Mars, of Jupiter, I'm pretty sure. The boar of Warcury. There's a snake, a boar, a bird. Oh, a snake being the Dune Worm. Of course, I was like mixing up the snake and Mars, you know. And so that's Hound, Vice Admiral Hound, looking like Deuce, a little bit. Ace's right hand, Masked Deuce. I honestly don't have the faintest idea. It's a huge robo. Luffy's still freaking out in Gear 5 form. An iron giant. All the Elbaf giants freaking out. Emmett. Seeing Joy Boy. Joy Boy. I am happy we got to meet again. Joy Boy. I don't know what. I feel like I want to give him like a bit of a deeper Joy Boy, right? Joy Boy. I am happy we got to meet again. And he's like looking at Luffy, and Luffy's like, You, you talking to me? Over here, you. I came like before. Your enemy is my enemy. I am glad. And we got the continuation of Vegapunk's speech. I realize it would be foolish to blindly trust. I realize it would be foolish to blindly trust in a one-sided account of a 900-year-old battle. I am glad I can fight for you again, Joy Boy. You can talk? That's so cool. I will protect you from danger, Joy Boy. We must pound them to dust. It seems Vegapunk's speech is all but over. Let's go! Let's go! Hey, Strawhat, is he a friend? Not really. He was just saying something about protecting some guy called Joy Boy. Who even is that? And obviously the giants know. It talked? We didn't hear a thing. Whoa, really? It's like Zunisha, right? Interesting. Can only Interesting. Interesting. So it's like telepathy. I wonder if there's a D-clan telepathy. Because the only people who heard Zunisha were Luffy, Momo, Odin, which again, Kozuki clan to me is the D-clan of Wano. I really believe that. They're just called something else, but it is the same clan. So that makes me wonder if there's a D-clan telepathy. Because Momo and... Oh, Roger. Roger and Odin both heard Zunisha, right? And then Odin heard the Sea Kings? And Odin heard the Sea Kings. Right? Am I correct? Am I remembering correctly? Anyway. So the giants don't hear Emmett, basically. The Luffy does. Whoa, really? Enough chit-chat! Shoot! We can't let them get away. I mean, she's no longer an old lady, but will still give Bluegrass that voice. Yes, ma'am! But I think we should be able to scrutinize and learn from the past, from every perspective possible. I only wish I had more time. And so, they're sailing off because Emmett's protecting. The sun is going off the Labostratum, and we're hoping... Is that going to be the end of this chapter, or is that next chapter? I only wish I had more time. Are we doing a strong right from Emmett right now, or strong left? But there are those who cannot be stopped. It's really gonna fire. What's gonna come out? Frank and Lilith both freaking out. Uh-oh. What? Oh no, he went. Nothing came out. Uh-oh. What? Watch out, Robo! Sanji freaking out along with Frankie and Luffy. Oh, bro got white-bearded. He just got his entire right side chomped on, bro. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jupiter ate that left. Literally. Whoa, Robo! It seems the last 900 years have rendered those weapons inoperable. Look, I know Frankie's not going to do anything right now, but if some way for the final war, Emmett comes back, and Frankie's able to, like, restore the ancient weapons on him, that would be sick. Peter, crush them where they stand. End this transmission once and for all. Oh, fucking Saturn's climbing up, the spider climbing. Oh, I just thought of, like, the spider guy from Monsters, Inc. Fuck, I should have given him that name. I totally forget that name. Where's our dog barking right now? And then climbs him. leaps off. I will not let you escape. Grabs onto the front of the Elbaf ship. Ah! Ah! Kuma! Bonnie! Bonnie's in her child form, obviously, because she's out of stamina. Huh? Sanji feeling Nami getting closer. That's the Sunny. And hold on tight. We're going down. Are we gonna make it? Are they gonna make it? Are we gonna get a little assist from Emmett? Is he gonna dunk the ship onto the Elbaf ship? Atlas going in. So, you mean to make a great sacrifice of yourself? Nah, I'm just lending a hand. Yeah, I mean, she's just a satellite. Vegapunk's already dead. Oh shit, no, never mind. Atlas straight up her explosion pushes the Sunny even harder. Oh, we got a great double page spread here. Is this the final? This is the final page. Let me make this bigger. Oh my God! What is this statement? What is he talking about, Roger, brother? All right. 4 more minutes. I just want to reread Vegapunk's speech, the ending, a little bit, so that we, get into the ending of this, because he is clearly ending the speech as the Sunny is hitting the Elbaf ship, which is what we thought. We were hoping for it. But I think we should be able to scrutinize and learn about the past from every perspective possible. I only wish I had more time. But there are those who cannot be stopped. 25 years ago, the pirate Gold D. Roger achieved the unprecedented by circumnavigating the globe. I have no doubt they heard the whole thing. I am confident you have all come to the same conclusion at this point, and I anticipate that is what will ultimately determine how things transpire in the future. Now let's read, that was his speech, now let's read everything else. We're gonna make it! It only worked because of you, right, Atlas? Atlas' signal is gone! Atlas' signal is gone! It finally happened! I'm the last Vegapunk! Venus Juro regenerating, because that explosion did fuck him up a bit. No, not quite. We have let you say far too much, Stella. Indeed, this is the end. We got Emmett talking. Oh my, I have really rusted away. This is the time you spoke of, right, Joy Boy? Can I use it? Oh no, oh, I missed a part of Vegapunk's thing. I have no doubt they heard the whole thing. They must have heard the voices of the past from the purest source possible. I am confident. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, what? What was that? Did you say Goldie Roger? And we got some Impel Down guys. Cover and color spread next issue. A visionary envisions the future. Chapter 1120 end. No break next week. We don't get the panel yet of the Sunny hitting the Elbaf ship. Someone's going to capture him, I'm very sure. Emmett's got one last thing to do against the Gorosei. Obviously, that's going to hold them back enough that they don't go after the Sunny. Is it going to just be a massive explosion? Is he just going to wipe out Egghead? That's a large possibility. Obviously, the Gorosei are going to kill York. They are not going to let a fucking... Stella already did his thing. They're pissed. They're not going to let any satellites live. Lilith is going to go with us, though. Incredible chapter. Confirming Roger knows everything about the Void Century and the Roger Pirates. So now the world knows And yeah, I mean, Vegapunk saying, listen, I told you everything I could. There's nothing else for me to say. You make your own conclusion. Is the world government worth following or not? Or should we rebel? That's the question. Joy Boy's a G. The D clan is great. He thought they heard the stuff about the D clan. They didn't, though. Which sucks. But anyway, that was fantastic. I'll see you guys next time. I gotta go. Peace out. Bye.